know what I mean? Oh, like, when are you home? Listen, I can't believe their energy. I give them both credit, Rulajas and Mrs. Rulajas. They no grass grows under these feet. They are on the move 24/7. But then she says, I want to be home with my kids and my house. What? Why are you bullshitting? Just don't say anything. Shut up and go travel.
They are loving life. They are
They
loving
really are.
life.
They really are. Hey, listen, I did it with Michael. Okay, so I get it. I did it. But I didn't run around telling people, oh, I have the love of my life and my son. No, I had a live-in who helped me. Okay. I had a live-in nanny from the time that my son was 8 months old. And I had my mother, who, God rest her soul, my mother would take my son overnight and take him on trips. I was with my son a lot, but I lived my life. But I admit that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I didn't go, oh, I found the love of my life, so I love being home. No, I did my thing. Okay, I did my thing. And she's doing her thing. So shut up, Teresa. Stop saying oh, it's date night and she puts it, her teeth are a little big for her mouth now. She got whoever did her veneers, they're a little big. Okay.
This is why I'm not getting veneers.
No, never. Never.
I wanted veneers in because you go to Dr. Appa, like Carol Raswell just went. Yes. That's where everyone goes.
Her teeth look a lot better. She had veneers.
Carol's?
Yeah, they look a lot better than they were.
I have to look.
She had that buck teeth.
But that's where like Margaret went. Like everyone goes to Dr. Appa, like Kyle, Ramona. It's like literally, my dentist was like, he's like, I can't listen to this. He's like, you cannot go and get veneers. You cannot like shave down healthy teeth. And he's like, do you realize what happens when you have veneers? You will be in here every year.
Yep.
They like break.
They crack. Yep.
And I have good teeth. I just wanted pure white teeth.
No, so do I.
And he's he's like, you have no idea. You're going to take a healthy tooth and shave it down to a stud.
No way.
Crystal white teeth. Way. Are you insane? No. So as soon as he said like every other year you're going to be here with a chip, I'm it's like, oh, I have no time for that bullshit. None.
No. But so she like smiles and say that, like, I'm like, are you kidding me? Who believes that? Who believes that? She had done a live with Melissa Pfister, and she goes, "Oh, the kids are in the Bahamas, so we get a chance to go out on date night." I almost fell off my chair. I'm not kidding you. I watched the live. I'm sorry, guys. I watched the live. I don't stalk anybody, but I was like, oh, Teresa's live. Let me hear what Pfister and her up to say. And my jaw dropped. I was like, what? Date night? Yeah, date night.
Gia also was very upset. She had to come home from the Bahamas. Did you see that? She was very upset to leave her father.
Listen to me. I've said this and I'm going to stick with it. These kids adore their father for good reason. He was a good father. Not the best husband, but a good father. I think, even though Teresa's got the big house and the money, I think if Joe was here, they'd spend a lot more time with him than Teresa. That's my opinion.
Teresa that's my opinion. This is it. This is Louis is just, this is it. I
was thinking Teresa reminds me of a caricature. She really does.
Really?
Like, when people draw the big head for the caricatures and the little, like watching how she acts now with the teeth and all that, like, she reminds me of a caricature of her own self. Like, I can't explain it. Maybe I could come up with a better explanation of it, but yeah, something's very bizarre about her.
She's just getting started. This girl she is like, she says it's going to be an epic season. I just don't know. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Salt Lake. What else? Beverly Hills. Andy is like, has restated, like, he's not saying January anymore. He's like, we'll revisit this in the new year. Yep. I don't think it's going to be January. January is like tomorrow.
Right. And also, Kathy's not coming back because this is what he said. That's Kathy's decision. Like, I'm not firing Rinna and Erica for Kathy. Stay home. Do what you got to do. I'm not doing that for you.
No one is going to give an ultimatum to Bravo.
No
way. It's not going to work.
No,
I'm not sure she's not coming back. I could see her backing off her words and just eating it. She'll have to.
Right.
But I
No,
don't
I agree
think
with you.
it's going to be back so soon. I don't.
Right.
If
Right.
first it was January, all the new statements are
No.
like it's on pause.
Yep. Well, I just think it was very heated. And I don't know who Kyle's talking to. I don't know. But they sometimes it's good to start it that way and watch the makeup. Start it that they're all fighting and the teams and everybody talking shit about each other, and then try, they like controversy, and then they like you to make up. So I don't know if it's a good idea to put it on pause. Get it now while it's fresh.
The ratings were great. I
Yeah,
mean,
get it now, honey. Get it now. Big mistake. Sign them back up and let's rock and roll.
people want
Let's
it.
rock and roll. And wait, did you mention my bathrobe before? Somebody was mentioning my bathrobe, or no? That they were talking about me, about Teresa.
Well, no, people are like, oh, I want to see the Christmas decorations. I want to see the bathroom. But
Oh,
it's so then they go and they watch like a little clip, which is not the full thing.
I
And they're
see.
like, Kim is, why is Kim bashing the Gorgas? Now she loves Teresa. I
I'm
don't
not bashing the
understand.
Gorgas. I am not bashing the Gorgas. We're reporting what's in the news. Not
People
bashing the Gorgas.
People
And
seem to
I'm
be
not, yeah.
spending all their time finding these lawsuits these days. I'm not telling people
Yeah.
to do that.
No,
And
no,
I'm
not
not
at all.
bashing them either. I'm just saying, beware, Gorgas, beware.
Beware.
Because when you're indicted in 3 years or 2 years or next year, I'm gonna replay this episode right
Yeah.
now, and
And
I'm
robbed
gonna
or
say I
robbed, God
fucking told
forbid.
you so. Okay, just lay low, girls, lay low.
Yeah.
Joe
Right.
and
I
Melissa,
agree.
girls, just lay low.
Oh my God. It's
I
just
mean, listen, if
crazy.
all the rumors are that they don't pay for everything, if those are the rumors out there, and now people are finding lawsuits,
I
I
know.
assume, I mean, if you don't pay Peter, you don't pay Paul. I mean, it's like
Right.
that extends to governments and a lot. I don't have a good feeling. I'm sorry. I just
No.
don't. I'm not coming for them. I don't have a good feeling.
No, I agree. And the latest one was a concrete company, and they served Melissa at the new house. She's the one who signed for it. And if I can
Wow.
recall, I remember telling you guys a story about my mother's oncologist, and I went to see. I did all my mother's appointments with her, and the nurse came in and said, do you film with the Gorgas? I'm like, yeah, and that's when she told me that. Basically, I have 3 kids, and I have my husband has a window company, and they put us out of business. And that's one of the lawsuits. I think it was like for 17,000, something like that. He did a whole thing of windows, maybe in one of these slum apartment buildings, and they didn't pay him. So yeah, I remember I told that story, and then all of a sudden I saw that was one of the lawsuits, but that was from a while ago. This new one, and the ones that they're coming up with are brand new,
Should you
being
and
served.
I, when we go out, when we just went out for our, $30 martinis at Baccarat Hotel, which
Baccarat.
which is not a brag, guys. It's actually like
No, it's
this
not a
is
brag. We
like
were like,
there's
well,
nothing to be proud of here when you're sitting there
no,
drinking a $30 drink. You're like, just
exactly.
fuck
It
me
was
now,
very delicious,
please.
by the way. It was very delicious.
And I mean, should we decide that we just don't want to pay?